It's time to prepare for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. We're back at Oakmount Country Club for the finale of this year's U.S. Open, where a winner will be crowned. Our final round coverage starts right now. Welcome back, Andrew Catalan here. Pleased to have you back with us. Rich, the final round is underway, and our featured player is in the final pairing today.
Yes, got the lead, and things looking pretty steady for him. Should be a really good day of golf ahead of us.
Let's get down to the first hole. As of now, it doesn't look like anyone will catch him in this final round. Let's pick up the action. This one appears to be fairway bound. You think about the confidence this player has after winning in their last event.
Winning breeds confidence, doesn't it? It wouldn't surprise me to see them make another strong one at the title again this week.
I think this one's coming in nicely. Well, that's the way to start out. A birdie look at the opening hole.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
This one from 4 feet away.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
He makes the putt and extends his lead.
Fantastic start right out of the gates.
Things are still looking good for our featured player in first place on the leaderboard. Teeing off on the par 4 second.
Most players with such a short distance are not going to challenge this hole with the driver. They're going to lay it up with some sort of iron, just have a wedge for their second shot to a green that tilts severely from back to front and all kinds of movement on it. This is a wonderful short par 4.
This putt left for birdie. Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
This one's going to start out pretty straight, and then towards the hole it should take a little turn to the left.
This really looks good.
No change atop the leaderboard. Our featured player still out in front. Teeing off here on the third.
Church pews down the left-hand side, and the longer you go into the fairway, the more narrow that fairway gets. So players laying back with something other than driver. Second shot back uphill to a blind green. It's got a runoff area fronting it and a runoff area behind it, making distance control so important.
I think this one will find the fairway quite easily. Let's see what the featured player can do from about 160 out.
drawing it in there beautifully. This one is all over it.
That's a great approach shot into this third green, and now a birdie putt coming up. The putt goes in, and our featured player extends the lead.
Gotta love that start right there. Absolutely taking it to the field.
Let's take a closer look at the par 5 fourth.
Dog leg from left to right. Again, the church pews down the left-hand side, but a little more room off the tee shot for these players. Second shot is a blind shot as the green and the distance is tucked all the way over on the right and falls down. So players that are going for it at 2 cannot see the green. If you lay it up to the top of the hill, you're going to have a wonderful third shot down the hill. Should be easy to get it close.
Not shy about that shot on the par 5 and 2.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
A very long putt coming up. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
Yeah, it's hard to even stand straight on this slope. Big right to left break.
Good looking stroke right here. This putt still tracking nicely. And it is just not there. An opportunity to make birdie. Another birdie. That's the 4th of the day.
Setting the tone early in this round.
And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard.
And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
Again, another shortish hole that driver is not necessary on. Take out a long iron, fairway metal, and get it to the top of this fairway, short of the bunkers. From there, second shot will be slightly downhill to a Redan-style green that goes from right to left and front to back with big, deep bunkers on the left-hand side.
That one's right out of the top drawer.
Setting up here, coming off a run of birdies.
It's a good start to the day. Let's hope they can keep up the good form.
This one looks to be heading towards the green. Fairways and greens. Easy game, isn't it?
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
And currently sitting in an impressive 16 under for the tournament. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Going with the 5-iron here. Oh, that is brilliant. Look at this one. Oh, can you believe it?
Yes, sir. Better than most.
Oh, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
What can you say about a shot like this? This was absolute perfection.
And after that, now sitting at 18 under par for the event.
Over to the par 4 7th hole.
Bunker down the right-hand side could see a lot of action as this fairway does camber from left to right. So be wary of that. Down the left-hand side is where you want to be for your second shot. You get to look down on the green ever so slightly. There is an opening fronting this green, so you can chase your second shot in there if you choose to do so.
That is a big-time drive. Let's go down to Henny.
This whole location for him, well, it's about 185 yards out. Okay, clubbing down.
He's got a very long way to go. Henny, how tricky is this one?
You know, it's tough to see. A tricky read, but it's uphill and a left-to-righter.
Wow, that had no chance. We've got this putt at 11 feet.
Nice little par putt here.
So far, so good.
After that hole, he still has the top spot on the leaderboard. All right, we're moving along to the action at the 8th.
Difficult tee shot here, straight back up the hill. You got a trench over the left-hand side. It's got some dry grass in it you want no part of. Second shot plays straight back up the hill into the clubhouse. And look at this, squared off green. The back third of it is actually the practice green. This is such a cool feature of this golf course. I love this hole.
That will definitely work. John, what's he looking at with this putt?
This is long range, guys. Long range stuff, clocking in at around 41 feet to the hole.
Oh, this one is looking good.
That was the line.
Oh, so close. The par putt. No change atop the leaderboard after that hole. Over to hole number 9. It's a par 4.
A tee shot here. The fairway cameras from left to right, kicking the golf ball into the right-hand rough. Hopefully you can find the fairway. But from there, your second shot now goes to a green where the green tilts from right to left. This is a unique design feature and makes this par 4 super challenging.
This will play nicely. We've got about 180 left to the hole.
That's the way to draw up a nice shot.
This one is right at it. Oh, a beautiful shot into the 9th green, and a birdie putt is on deck. 4 feet left to the hole.
Little birdie looking here.
The putt goes in, and the lead continues to grow. Our featured player likes the way the leaderboard is shaking out, currently in first place. We begin the second 9 with a par 4.
Yeah, this fairway, you can get a couple of really strange bounces. You land it short of these bunkers here. It kicks hard to the right. You get it past it, though. Now it kicks hard left. Second shot plays down the hill to a green that tilts from right to left severely. This par 4 is super difficult.
Wow, got absolutely all of that one. This shot is about 130 yards from the hole.
Yeah, looks like it's going to be on the green.
That's a really nice approach shot. He's got this putt for birdie. The putt goes in, and that cushion is getting wider.
I like it. 2 in a row.
Our featured player continues to look good out there, currently in first place.
Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test.
If you can, you want to favor the left-hand side of this fairway as it's the flattest spot on this fairway. From there, you can make out most of the green, not all of it, as the screen runs pretty good from left to right and back to front. Still difficult to judge the amount of spin you can put on that second shot if you're trying to get it close.
Nicely done. Second shot here on the 11th. This should play. Outstanding approach shot. Good chance this one. Right on 6 feet.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
And that's 8 birdies today. Okay, and after that hole, now 21 under for the event. Fortune favours the brave. Plenty of bravery here. Out comes the driver.
Straight downhill you go. Shorter hitters have to worry about the first section of bunkers on the right-hand side. Longer hitters, the ones on the left. If you can find the happy medium, then you might actually thinking about going for it in 2. However, high stakes ensue. A difficult area to land your second shot when you're laying up. However, this green is not very difficult once you're on it. Not a whole lot of movement here.
Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Second shot here on the 12th. Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
Always like the aggressive play, going forward in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This looks like it's going to go left.
Not a good line.
He's going to like the look of this one. That'll be inside the circle of friendship. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field. Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Hole number 13, a par 3.
13. Not a lucky number per se, and this is probably the reason why. This green is heinous. It is painful, even when you're on it, to try and judge the distance line break of your putts. I have to say, I've played a lot of difficult par 3s in my days. This one ranks right up there with the hardest.
Going with the 6-iron here. Yep, that shot safely on the green. Yeah, it's about 14 feet to the hole.
He's got this one for birdie.
And he's down there. You got a read?
I've given it a good look. I see this one going left at the hole.
Just missing the birdie there. That's a shame. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Let's begin the 14th.
This hole has changed dramatically over the years, not design-wise, but how players attack it. It used to be a long iron, find the fairway, and then a short iron second, wedge it on. Now we're seeing players time and time take out driver, challenge it up there, find one of those bunkers surrounding the green, and take their chances from there. Either way you play it, it's short, but it's dangerous.
This is his second shot. This one looks to be on a pretty good line. How close was that to going in? Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that.
We've hit the par 4 15th hole.
Fairway cambers from left to right, and this green in the distance, it sits below you, so you can chase on your second shot into this green, especially to a front pin. But when the pin is all the way back, it forces you to deal with that bunker on the right and attack that pin by landing it in the center of the green or deeper.
That was really well played. Okay, Henny, what do you see down there?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Drawing it in there beautifully.
That is right on target. Beautiful shot from our leader.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
5 feet remains.
Looking for another birdie here.
Another birdie. That's 2 in a row as we head home.
Ooh, that is some pretty good breathing room. Out in front by a bunch.
Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard. We have a par 3 on this one.
You want to try and land your tee shot, if you can, on the front left third of this green. A lot of movement from left to right here on this green. If you hit it in the front bunker here, 4 is almost a must. But if you find the green, you just might walk out of here with an easy 3.
Not a bad result right there. Big opportunity here. A putt for birdie. All right, John, which way is this putt going to go?
This one's moving just a little bit to the left, I think.
This one's tracking.
And after that hole, our featured player is in first place. The 17th hole is a par 4.
players that lay up to the right-hand side want to make sure they find the fairway, the high spot on the right-hand side, but now they're coming into a green that chases away from them. So they're going to have to put a lot of spin on that golf ball. Players going for the green want to miss this green out on the left-hand side so they can use the length of the green to their advantage.
What an aggressive play, and it pays off on the green on a par 4.
That's exactly what I've done. Nobody wants to see somebody laying up on a par 4 that's drivable. Pull out the big stick.
Let's check in with Henny.
He's staring down 23 feet here.
Oh, almost. How about this birdie putt? And that putt drops, and we move on to the next. And after that hole, our featured player still atop the leaderboard. He's made his way to 18 with the lead. Time to get it done.
Wow, that's an incredible drive.
Oh, with shots like that, our leader might be able to walk to the finish line.
Man, people usually don't go that far on vacation. What a drive.
Our leader has done it again.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
This putt to become U.S. Open champion. John, give us a read on this putt.
Not a fun putt to line up, going down the hill and moving to the left.
That looked good all the way. No more messing around. It's time to go out there and get it. And Rich, you got to love what you saw this week from our featured player. That will be one to remember.
This player is not good at one thing and one thing only, and that's sharing. Another win by this player.
Rich, just an incredible performance, back-to-back wins on tour.
Impressive, absolutely impressive. Winning breeds winning, but it also takes a lot out of you. So to contend again the week after winning, boy, I'd say this player is something special.
Well, that'll do it for today. For all of us here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. Have a great night.